Okay, so in a previous video we went over the unit circle and we filled out the first quadrant. But now with our discussion of reference angles, I think we're good to fill out the rest of, well, we fill out the special points, but now I can actually fill out the corresponding angles. Right, so for example, let's say this angle right here, right, in standard position, that angle theta, right, excuse the wet marks here, I'm not sure how I got that wet, but anyways, we'll try our best around it. All right, so the reference angle is this angle right here. Okay. All right, now if I draw a perpendicular here, we got our right triangle here where this angle here is, or excuse me, the length of this side here is -1/2 or 1/2, and this side is √3/2, right, from our points. But that's simply this triangle here, right, this type of right triangle, and we know that is a 60, 30, 90. So I know that alpha here is 60 degrees. Okay, so if I know that alpha is 60 degrees, and I know that 1 full or half the rotation here is pi, I can solve for theta, right? Theta is going to be pi, and sorry for the switch, I should say pi/3. Right, adding theta and then subtracting pi/3 to both sides, that gives me 2 pi/3. Right, so that would be what my angle theta is. That would be 2 pi/3. All right. And using a similar kind of thought process, we could do the angles for this one, which would be 3 pi/4, and this one here, which would be 5 pi/6. Okay. Now for the third quadrant, let's choose another one, right? If I chose this similar point here, let's choose this point here. Let me switch colors up here. Let's say I wanted to find it again. It's going to get a little tight here. Let's say I wanted to find this theta here. Right? So my reference angle would be right here. Right between the x-axis. So now what we have here, if we look at this triangle where this is √2/2 and this length is √2/2, so that is a 45 or pi/4. Let me start using radians. Pi/4 reference angle. All right, so that means in order to find theta, right, theta is actually going to be pi plus pi/4. Right, so we have theta. Excuse me. Right, we have pi, and then that extra pi/4 to give us 5 pi/4. Right, and using a similar operation here, we can come up with here, this will become 4 pi/3. And this is 7 pi/6. Okay, and then lastly, let's do one in the fourth quadrant here. So here we'll have, it's getting tight. Let's see. Let's say we want to find this theta here. Alright, so that means our reference angle would be that angle right there. And again, now we have this triangle where we have root 3 over 2, and then the height is 1/2. Right? Well, that corresponds to an angle of a reference angle here of pi over 6. Okay. All right, and to find theta, we do the calculation 2 pi, that would be all the way, but then take away the pi over 6 reference angle. So theta is going to be what this becomes 12/11 pi over 6. Okay, and using a similar calculation here, we can figure out that this is 7 pi over 4, right? And this becomes 5 pi over 3. All right, so now we have a completed unit circle with all the special points. All right, and I'll post a PDF file of a cleaned up version of this on our Canvas page. Okay, thank you.